Oh, okay. Hey, Gascan, this is second retake, and I don't know what happened, but I got MCWF on the phone. Hey, MCWF, give a shout out to everyone in YouTube land, the wrestling fans.
What's up to all the wrestling fans, all the figureheads out there? Happy
Oh,
pig hunting if you're going out pig hunting today, and happy Royal Rumble Saturday.
yeah, man, I can't wait. We'll get into that in a minute. So I apologize. Something happened. I got a phone call or something knocked us out of the recovery feed. But as you can see, I've got MCWF's custom Cody Rhodes Hasbro Retro Edition. It's got the print on the Cody Rhodes symbol print on the shirt. It's freaking sick. Tell us a little bit about that, please, MCWF.
Yeah, brother, that was a Hasbro Cody Rhodes custom figure, and that was made before Jazzwares and AEW released their elite figures, I guess we call them. This was about a year before AEW even had an action figure on any store shelf, so this was kind of ahead of the curve, if you would say. And to me, it's an awesome piece, and it's something that AEW should really look into doing, seeing popularity that the Hasbro market has taken off over the past few years.
Yeah, and I honestly, when I say this, I think you should spearhead prototypes for them if they ever do that.
It would be nice, man. Hey, we could get you to do the figure base stands because you're so creative and so damn good with the paintings that you put on those little stands.
Hey, thanks, bro. And I'm just showing right now my hard times tribute to Dusty Rhodes. I got Cody in the back, and Dustin, and the image from that bloodbath match they had that was so sick on AEW. So thank you for that. But anyway,
You do a great job on them, man. You deserve a shout out.
thank you. I appreciate it. And as well as you. So I'm looking right now at the LJN. They're on the rotating disc. The main piece of this is the LJN Cody Rhodes. What is your opinion of this? What are your opinion of AEW's LJN style retro figures?
My opinion on it, Gascan, is I like LJNs. That's my favorite figure is LJN figures. I was stoked when original San Francisco toy makers tried it in the mid-'90s, and then Jack figured the Chase figures in the late 2000s in the Classic Superstar series. But other than the original LJN, all the ones that we just talked about, they're always about 2.25 inches smaller than original legit LJN. They're just not as tall. They're made of the same rubber texture, but the height is just off.
Yeah, yeah, and I wish, like I told you earlier, we did this is a retake, just full disclosure, but what we talked about before was I wish they were on the blister card like the old ones. But just to have something LJN style, reference with the original collection that I have, extensive collection. Um, that's at least we have something at least.
Well, you know what I'm going to say about the AEW LJNs? At least they put the Wrestling Superstars logo on the packaging, plus the LJN logo. And hey, they even gave us a poster just like the old ones. But yeah, I'm with you on that one. I missed the old blister cards, but from what I understand, they said it would take a whole other section in retail if they were to do a different kind of packaging design. And then if those figures didn't sell, they would have to eat the loss on all the money they paid out to retail just to get a whole other section for that. So I get the idea and the concept of why they're just putting them in. I guess we'll call them the window boxes.
Yeah. And is just real quick, do you know if LJN is this the original LJN, or I can't remember what happened with it? Someone by the company, or how that worked? Do you know?
That's a damn good question. I've asked myself that numerous times. Whatever happened to LJN? But I did read something where it said that the LJN license expired back in the late 90s, and they got all the video game licenses like Terminator 2 Judgment Day, and Acclaim also had license like that. And I think that one of the bigger companies just kind of came in and brought out the license, and they probably didn't even renew it. So AEW probably just brought out the LJN logo, and they're using it now. But when we were talking about LJN figures, Gascan, we did leave out one very important one. Remember 2 years ago, Ringside Exclusives did a Young Bucks tag
Yes.
team set.
Yes. Nick Jackson. Yes.
And that one, for some reason, they were the exact same scale as the original LJN.
Yeah, that's true. They were because the tag team, British Bulldogs, Heart Foundation, etc. They were in that scale, weren't they?
They were. So the Young Bucks tag team set is the only LJN reissues or remakes, whatever we're going to call them, retros, that has been in the exact scale with the 80s line.
Yeah. You are right. I do want to tell the audience if my phone somehow goes out. I apologize, but I'll do a part 2 just kind of on my own because, like I say, MCWF's got to go, and I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to be with us today.
Well, let me ask you, man, who are your picks for the Royal Rumble tonight before I get off here?
Royal Rumble. Oh my gosh, who's gonna? I'm gonna be. I'm gonna roll the dice on this one, bro. And I know that a lot of people are gonna be like, he's crazy. I think we've got some surprise entries here tonight. I just got it in my bones. I got it in my feeling, and I think Cody Rhodes may be one of the surprise entries. If not, Mr. John Moxley. I don't know. I just feel it in my bones. I've been looking at the rumors, all the podcasts that I listen to. I just got a funny feeling something's going to happen. And I'm looking forward to Mickie James, by the way. She better come out with that Impact title. I want to see that. But what do you think?
While we're on the topic of Cody Rhodes, and you kind of think he's going to appear in the Rumble tonight, I've just got one very important question. How do you become a free agent from the company that you helped create from the ground up?
I don't know. His contract has expired, as from what I understand, and I don't know if he's re-signed yet. There's a lot of things that he was in control of the office. I don't believe he has those duties, responsibilities anymore. Not because anything that he done bad, but because he just hasn't redone whatever contract, whatever obligations that he's supposed to fulfill. There was something else that I saw last night, and I can't remember what it was. Man, something else that led me to this, and I can't quite put my finger on it. And I wish I could remember. I'll put it in the comments section, but there was something that I ran across yesterday that said, whoa, yeah, he could definitely be a possibility. But, they always have these rumors and surprises, and then we always have a big letdown. But I love the Royal Rumble. Do you love the Royal Rumble? Is that like one of your funnest pay-per-views? I love it.
That's my favorite pay-per-view of the entire year.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait. So who do you think's going to win?
It's the only pay-per-view, man, that you have an element of surprise. The rest of the year, it's almost like WWE pay-per-views are just a glorified edition of SmackDown or Raw. It's almost like cut, copy, and paste for the pay-per-views. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
The Rumble kind of sets the stage, in my opinion, for what's going to happen the rest of the year. Who's going to debut at the Rumble, who's going to return at the Rumble, who's going to win the Rumble. While I think you have a great idea with Cody Rhodes, I would love to see it happen. Unfortunately, in my opinion, with Vince the past 3 years, God bless the guy, he's basically the godfather of wrestling, but lately his creative skills have been in the tank, so to speak. So I'm just going to play it safe, and I think that Brock Lesnar is going to win the Rumble. And how do I think he's going to end up in the Rumble? I think that in his match with Lashley tonight, somehow somebody's going to double-cross Lesnar. Maybe Heyman. Maybe it's going to be outside interference from some of Lashley's people like MVP, or maybe somebody else will go up here in his stable, and I think he's going to lose the title. Then I think somehow he's going to maneuver himself into the Men's Rumble match, go on to win it, and then I think they'll get the WWE WrestleMania train back on track, and I think he'll probably challenge Roman Reigns on the belt, which was supposed to have happened at day one. So I think they'll get that storyline back on track. Not that we need another WrestleMania main event of Lesnar and Reigns, but at this point I think that's what Vince thinks that's the only idea he's got.
Interesting. Very interesting on that thought. Yeah, I've heard all kinds of rumors going on. Michelle McCool's trying to enter. The Undertaker may make an appearance of some sort. Just different things. But, that's what's fun, trying to figure out who's going to come out. Who's going to get that Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy pop like they did at WrestleMania. You know what I mean? That's just part of the fun of it, bro.
As for the women, brother, I'm thinking up that one-on-one match with her and Becky Lynch that they never had, 3 WrestleManias ago because Charlotte got thrown into the fray. So I'm thinking that they're going to bring Ronda Rousey back. You're going to hear the Joan Jett song, Bad Reputation, and the crowd's either going to boo her ass out of the building.
I heard about that.
I'm thinking they're probably going to boo her out of the building.
I heard about her possible return as well. Hey, real quick before you go, I don't know how much time you have. A couple more minutes, or a minute, or 30 seconds.
Yeah, bro, I got about 4 or 5 more minutes.
Okay, real quick. I know you had to seen the Aew match between Cody Rhodes and Sammy Guevara. What did you think of that ladder match on last AWA Dynamite? That was freaking sick, in my opinion. What do you think, though?
I'm just going to say that all around, AEW has a better, and I'm going to say it, what WWE doesn't even call themselves anymore, a better wrestling product than WWE, because I don't even know at this point World Wrestling Entertainment even stands for wrestling anymore. Okay? So I'm just going to say AEW, I really think in the next 10 years is probably going to end up being the biggest wrestling organization in North America, kind of like how WCW took over late 90s, and unless Vince really turns his product around or he lets his children take creative control, which I doubt that's going to happen because I read something earlier yesterday that they're already selling part of the WWE library to Disney in Indonesia. So if they sell it to Disney, I don't know where that's going to go for the company in 5-10 years, or we're going to have Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse running the show. It's
Oh gosh, Tony Khan, buy WWE. Come on, please.
That's the possibility, but I'm going to say this, and this is what I'm going to end on the AEW note. AEW, Tony Khan is doing a great thing for wrestling and wrestling fans, but he can't continue to buy all the WWE castaways and keep giving everybody contracts unless he splits Rampage and Dynamite into 2 separate shows like Raw and SmackDown are 2 separate shows. That way, everybody gets airtime, everybody gets title chances, like, make the TNT title maybe the big title for Rampage, and make the world title the big title for Dynamite. You know what I mean?
Yes, I absolutely hear you, bro. It'll be very interesting to see what the future holds, And as like I say, a fan from the very beginning, I mean, I still remember Vince McMahon sitting back in the panel station where they do all the recording. He was like, come join us on this unforgettable ride, trying to lure us into wrestling. And I was like, what is this, I hate to see him go, but like you said, we know what the situation is now. A lot of different things that's going on, but I do want to say AEW, as a fan, it's definitely rejuvenated me, and I loved the last show they did. It was awesome, the whole card. What was it? I can't even remember. Was it Bash of the Beach or AEW Rampage? Something like that. Beach.
There was a Beach Break.
Beach Break. There you go. And I mean, all the wrestlers are there. You can see the passion, the heart. So thank you to AEW. I'm still over the map, bro. I'm GCW, Impact. New Japan's coming back. Just by the way, New Japan is coming back on Sling TV, I think every Thursday, so check that out. If you haven't been up to date with New Japan, I can't wait for that. There's different organizations that I wish that would get off the ground and have their own shows as well. I'm about to get some heat for this, but I don't care because there's people that don't like it. I like MLW. And I watch it on YouTube when I can. I kind of wish they would have had their own show, but who knows what the future. Go ahead.
So a big GCW fan, right?
GCW, hell yeah. Nick Effin Gage, your stick figure that at some point we'll have to revisit. And anyway, I know you're running out of time. Unless, make sure you give a shout out to how people could get a hold of you if they want one of these 6 figures like the Cody Rhodes Hasbro Retro I'm showing. You do multiple figures, wrestling as well as horror. Can you give give your contact info for the people that like to reach out to you, bro?
Yeah, bro. Just look us up on Twitter, MCWF Customs.
There you go. It's simple. The man responds. He puts his heart and his soul in it. He deals with people like me, even though he probably wants to pull his hair out, because I'm a strict person on detail. But he'll work with anyone, you know. So he'll listen to your ideas and he'll take those all in consideration as he creates his masterpieces. So anyway, I'm going to let you go, bro, so you can get back to what you got to get doing. I'm going to finish this video on a high note. I can't wait for you to see what I'm going to show you. And other than that, I'm going to put a pause on the cause and I'll be right back. And as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to chuck some pizza down and try to take a break, man. You take it easy, too. I will talk to you later, bro.
All right, bro. Enjoy the Royal Rumble tonight.
All right, I will. You too. And tell your beautiful wife, Wanda, we said hi, and your family as well.
All right, brother. Tell your family I said hello as well.
I will. Thank you.
All right, man. Later, brother.
Talk to you later. I wanted to end this on a sick high note just to kind of show you where I'm at with the AEW collection. And as you can see, it's freaking crazy sick. I didn't even realize that I had got so many of these figures, and I've had to pull the big table out for this one. These are the type of reviews that you're going to be seeing on this channel, old and new. And I can't wait to dip into my original LJNs. I can't wait to dip into Glue, the AEW Remcos, all the goodies. But this is just a brief sneak peek of some of these figures. And I will individually do reviews of these along with any customs that I have of these figures, and just do like an individual piece on them whenever I have the time and energy to do so. So I want everyone to enjoy their Royal Rumble weekend. Make sure you check us out when you can. Oh, I will mention I do have, let's see if I can find, oh, right here. I have an extra one of these Stings, which is getting harder and harder to find on eBay right now. I will leave the link in the description, or I will leave a link in the comment section. Make sure you bid on it. And I got one of these Stings, and that is the Walmart exclusive. And that's freaking sick, with the half Darby Allin painted face. So yeah, freaking sick. Huge wrestling collector, figure collector for a long time. That is an original WCW Sting mask that I got from one of the Nitro events that I've been to. I'd love to talk about the house shows I've been to, WCW, ECW, WWF at the time, WWE. I've just been a continued fan nonstop, through the bad, through the worst, through the good. And I'm just excited to share this. I'm getting all pumped up for the Royal Rumble tonight. Make sure you check it out. And that's all we got for you now. So everyone enjoy the Royal Rumble. Everyone stay sick and just enjoy the weekend. This is Gascan, and I'm out.